Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Minnesota Wild GM mode here on HLM 20. Today we're going to simulate up to the trade deadline. We're going to make a trade deadline move, and hopefully we will continue to be moving up the standings. As you can see, we're not far behind first, so let's see if we can get all that done. Alright everybody, and for the lineup, on the first line we got Kaprizov, Lucius, and Fiala. Nothing has changed in the lineup. First line's killing it, second line's doing really well, and the bottom six is doing their role. On defense, we added Ryan Mcdonald last episode, actually, which really bolstered our defensive depth. Let's just take a look at what he's been doing so far in his 40 games in Minnesota. And 36, actually. You know what? Pretty damn good. Looks like he's going to have a better year than last season. McDonald's more of a shutdown guy, though. And we have Kemper and Martin. And on the, topic of lineups, let's go take a look at the AHL. And for the AHL squad, it's a pretty decent team. I think they are actually the best team in the AHL right now, but I think we got really good forward depth. We got good defensive depth with Kale and Addison as an 80 playing down there. And I actually have Pavel Francouz starting in the AHL because lo and behold, he's having himself an awful season. 10 games played, 3 wins, a goals against average of 5 and an .856 save percentage. That's not going to fly, but this doesn't seem like a problem with only Francouz. It seems like a problem with the rest of the league's backups as well. So my solution to this backup issue is not necessarily grabbing another backup goalie like I said in the last episode. It's more grabbing a goalie who is going to be able to hold a decent workload. So I got guys here, and only 2 of them are less than 81 overall, but all these guys are putting up some pretty decent numbers on their respectable teams, and I'm probably going to go with one of these top 4 guys, Allen, Ullmark, Mrazek, or Fleury, but that'll honestly depend whether we're going on a deep playoff run or not, or maybe not a deep playoff run, but whether or not our team is playing well enough that we're in a pretty safe playoff spot. If not, if we're in a wild card spot by 2 points, I'm not going to make the trade because then I just feel like it's a wasted asset. But if so, we'll make the move. So with all that said, let's start simulating, starting with this game against St. Louis, where we will lose 2-0. Unfortunate way to start the video, but 7-4 loss. Hopefully it'll get better, but it seems like it's not. We have lost 3 in a row to start this episode. That is bad. Make it 4. Let's see how bad this losing streak is. There we go. Finally snap it against the Islanders. We are 2 points ahead of the Avalanche. They do have a game in hand, though, on us, and it seems like our backup is just not doing it. USA wins the World Juniors. Let's go take a look at our guys here in this tournament now, actually. Okay, so for the World Juniors, USA took it home this year, breaking up Canada's stretch, and the MVP went to Pilstrom, who was drafted 8th overall by the Islanders. But also our 19-year-old prospect, Milo Sekeres, who I grabbed in the 3rd round of last year's draft. He had a really good World Juniors. He had 8 points in 9 games. And also the other prospect worth of note was Miroslav Satan. No, not that Miroslav Satan. This one was drafted 5th overall by us in this past draft, and he led his Czech Republic team to a silver medal. So now back to simulating. I'll take a look at the end of the month to see if Spencer Martin has gotten any better. We're going on a really rough stretch here, though, where we cannot win games. There's one right there, though, against St. Louis, which is nice. I was hoping for a bit more action at the end of the month. But, it is what it is. Nothing you can really do about that. Good win there against Edmonton. And we get how many points? We have to wait for the autosave against Colorado. I'll be right back for that. We actually get 3 points out of that affair. So we actually are second now. Dallas has really fallen. But now we are in kind of a 3-way tie for first. Well, Dallas is 2 points behind us, but us and Colorado are tied for first place with the exact same records. So let's go check on Spencer Martin now. Okay. Before we check on Spencer Martin, let's just look at our player stats. Lucius killing it, Fiala killing it, Kaprizov with 23 goals, really amazing at 91. I'm really hoping for a lot out of him. That second line, as I said, doing its job. Dumba and Mcdonald having some great seasons. But Konstantinov still just seems like that odd man out for us. It just doesn't seem like he's doing enough, especially for the $7 million I gave him. And if teams want him, then I'm willing to give him up. Let's go look at the goalies now. Kemper. Spencer Martin's playing even worse than Francouz. Let's just take a look at how he's doing in the AHL. You can see the AHL stats there. Not too immediately important to me. Yeah, Francouz is doing well in the AHL. I think it's honestly just worth bringing him back up, so I'll do that. And just like that, Francouz is back in the lineup. Alright, so let's get back to simulating. We got another month to go before the trade deadline, and we might be able to have a good month here, and we might be able to make a pretty good trade. It'll honestly decide on the team. I have an idea of what I want to do and who I want to trade away and what I want to trade for. Tough 1-0 loss there and 4-2 loss against Arizona and Calgary. Big 7-3 win there, though, against Nashville. And a good 2-1 win there against the Preds. So back-to-backs. We are still in second. We're just consistently in second. We can't take that first place spot, but there it is. Screenshot that for the Instagram. Give them a little bit of a teaser. And let's keep on this momentum hype. Okay, 6-4 loss. Dallas overtakes us. We overstep our boundaries a little bit, and there's another 4-2 loss. Well, goddamn. Okay, we get a win. We're down into third now, though. This is a really tight race between 1, 2, and 3. And honestly, number 4 isn't even that far behind. So I'm going to slow sim this game against Carolina. And then we will make our move after that. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm not going to slow sim the Carolina game because I forgot. So instead, I will slow sim the Winnipeg game for you fine ladies and gentlemen out there. Let's hop right into it. Fiala has 50 assists this season too, by the way, which I thought was pretty damn good. Okay, Eriksson starts us off, and Boldy gives us a 2-0 lead, but Marcus Johansson puts them in 1, and Scheifele ties the game. Alright. So, Eriksson from Dumba, Boldy from Nudavara. Alright. Not a great goaltending game so far. Kevin Fiala gives us a lead. That's sick. That's just what we need. And another one. Alright. So Fiala from Cap and Lucius. Cap from McDonough. Kaprizov's playing very well as of late, but Johansson puts them within 1. Come on, Kemper. Shut those doors, baby. Dennis Garionov, huge goal. 21st of the year. Patrick Laine, though. And we hold on 5-4. Pretty bad goalie game, but you know what? What can you do? Alright, everybody, blockbuster here with the Buffalo Sabres, and we are in first place in the division, so I'm going for it. I'm trading away Sergei Konstantinov, Pavel Francouz, and a 4th-round pick in 2023 to the Buffalo Sabres in exchange for Linus Ullmark. He is their third-string goalie. There's no reason for them to hold on to him. He's playing the AHL, and you know what? I think he'll do fine in the NHL. I'm also grabbing Wayne Simmons for just a, replacement winger. He's 34. He's playing fine, but just a guy to throw in there for Konstantinov. Let's see if this will go through. Oh, that's my recording, not the trade button. I'm really hoping this will go through, and you know what? I'm even going to retain some salary on Konstantinov. I'll retain 15% salary. So, let's see if this goes through. It does not. Okay, maybe if I retain some more salary, 25%, that means you're paying him and there it is. We get the trade done. So let's go to the lineup and update this. Okay, everybody, we got the lineups updated. I got the Wayne Train in there on the 4th line and Linus Ullmark as our backup, and you can see our ratings up there. Pretty good. So that's going to be our trade deadline move. Just to make it official, I'm going to go right past the trade deadline now. Okay, everyone, so to wrap this video up, let's go over the trade deadline acquisitions. Tampa trades Jan Kuznetsov to Nashville for Craig Smith and a fourth. Good haul there for a cup run. Toronto trades a second to Boston for Charlie Coyle. Pittsburgh trades Samuel Poulin and a fourth for Jordan Staal, so Carolina ditching the second Staal. Philadelphia trades Michael Raffle and a fifth to Colorado for Kyle Capobianco. Good defenseman there for Philly. Vancouver trades a 2025 second to Vegas for Derek Forbort. So good trade there. That's funny considering, the things that Forbort has done to Vancouver players. Montreal trades Ryan Paling and a fourth to Chicago for Connor Murphy. Calgary trades a 2024 second to Arizona for Christian Fisher. Calgary trades a 2023 second to Arizona for Matt Luff. Columbus trades Alexander Texier and a second for Jeremy Lozen. Okay, so that's a big one. Winnipeg trades Logan Stanley, a third and a sixth to Nashville for Luke Kunin. Florida trades a 2024 second and fifth to Carolina for Jake Gardner, so another decent trade, and this one I think is the biggest. Washington trades a 2024 first and 2023 sixth to Edmonton for Oscar Klefbom. So those are all the trade deadline moves. I made my trades just a day before, and I think it's a good move. It is kind of whatever. And we traded away Jan Kuznetsov to Tampa Bay too, so now Jan Kuznetsov has actually found his home in three different teams this season. And he's playing well. He's playing like a pretty decent player, so hope he works out. And yeah, let's wrap up this video. So that is going to do it for this episode of GM Mode, everyone. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and liking, and cannot speak. When we come back next time, I will be slow simming this game against the Islanders, and I'll probably be going to the end of the season. Just one last look at all the player stats and everything. There they are for you. If you want to pause, the goalie stats. I don't think we're going to be taking home any awards. There's the AHL stats for you. Joel Farabee, John Beecher really killing it. There are the goalie stats for you. Lintner playing really well down there. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. But for now, bye.